Let's talk facts. Biden's presidency was marked by global conflicts flaring up one after another. First came the Ukraine mess, with Biden at the center of the storm. Then, as if on cue, the Israel-Hamas war erupted the following year. Sure, Biden put on a show of solidarity with Netanyahu, but both leaders knew it was just that, a performance. Behind the diplomatic smiles and handshakes, a different story was unfolding. Now that Biden has exited the political stage, the ugly truth is surfacing. USAID's questionable activities under his watch have left Israel with wounds that won't easily heal. The facade has crumbled, revealing what many suspected all along. Beneath the public display of alliance lay actions that betrayed a trusted ally. These revelations aren't just political footnotes, they're exposing the gap between Biden's public promises and his administration's behind the scenes maneuver that damaged Israel in ways we are only beginning to understand. A congressional probe has blown the lid of what lawmakers are calling nothing short of a national disgrace. Billions in American taxpayer dollars allegedly flowing straight into terrorist pockets. The investigation revealed a shocking truth. While Biden publicly stood with Israel, USAID was reportedly pumping over $2 billion into Gaza since the October 7 attacks. According to testimony before the DOJ subcommittee, this cash has been keeping Hamas afloat all along. Representative Burkett didn't sugarcoat it. This administration fails spectacularly in preventing American money from reaching the same people who want to see America and Israel wiped off the map. The supposed smoking gun? Emergency waivers that let these funds bypass security measures that would have stopped this flow of cash. Expert testimony claimed a staggering 90% of US aid sent to Gaza landed in Hamas-controlled territory, effectively bankrolling the very organization Israel was fighting. All this happening while Biden was claiming to be Netanyahu's steadfast ally. Let's dig deeper indeed. The Iran money trail is where the story gets even more explosive. While USAID funds were allegedly slipping into Gaza, Biden was making moves with Iran that raised serious eyebrows. Back in 2023, the administration unfroze $6 billion in Iranian assets as part of that controversial prisoner swap. This wasn't new money, it was Iranian oil revenue that had been frozen in South Korean banks, but critics immediately flagged it as potentially dangerous. Then came the additional bombshell. Congressional testimony now claims Iran gained access to another $10 billion beyond that initial $6 billion. That's whopping $16 billion in total. Funds that could finance everything from economic projects to IRGC operations across the Middle East. The irony here is staggering. House Republicans passed an Israel aid package that was supposedly $1.7 billion, less than Iran ultimately accessed. Yet, Biden and Schumer won't move it forward. This paints a troubling picture. While publicly supporting Israel with one hand, the administration was potentially strengthening Iran's financial position with another. And Iran, as everyone knows, is Hamas's primary backer. The question now hanging over Washington: was this just bureaucratic bungling or something more calculated? Was Biden deliberately playing both sides? Either way, it's left America's closest Middle East ally wondering just how solid US support really was during one of its darkest hours. Now that Biden's out of office, these revelations are exposing what critics are calling one of the most devastating betrayals in recent foreign policy, using American taxpayer money to inadvertently fund the very forces threatening its oldest allies. Biden was not just a mess, he was a massacre. And viewers, make no mistake, the Biden files are shaping up to be far worse than anyone predicted.